Carl, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Peter. You have the greatest show in all of radio and television. I love it.
Well, thank you, and that you're included. That there's a lot of shows there. You know, hopefully we can get this show. You know, that's still been a problem. We got to get this show on more stations. You know, the number of stations. So, you know, for people who are listening, you know, one of the ways that MTV got on cable is the audience kept calling. You know, I want my MTV. Remember that? I want my MTV. Howard Stern made a name for himself because Howard Stern fans were calling up other radio shows and just saying Howard Stern. You know, they would just mention his name. So maybe my audience call up the Rush Limbaugh show or the Hannity show or the Glenn Beck show and say, what about Peter Schiff? Did you hear what Peter Schiff said? Did you see the Peter Schiff show? Maybe if people start bringing up my name, in these circles, people will do it. You know, don't tell the screeners that that's why you're calling because they won't let you in. But try to put it out there. Try to get the name in there. You can also call up your local conservative talk show radio stations and say, why don't you have the Peter Schiff show on? I'd like to listen to the Peter Schiff. I want my Peter Schiff. Maybe if the stations knew that there was an audience out there, they might carry the show. We don't charge anybody. Anybody can take the show for nothing. They just have to ask for it. So we just got to get the word out there because I think more people would like the show and would appreciate my perspective if they only knew that it was here. You know, I think I talk about economics, politics, and the markets in the way that nobody else does. And I think that my perspective needs to be heard by a wider audience. But